Well, hey guys, what is up? What is going on out there today? Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot. Look, before we get started with today's episode of What's the Right Shot, if you are struggling with trying to get swing speed on your topspin serve so that you get some power, but you also get a high quality spin, I want you to stick around to the end of the video because I got a link down below that'll take you to a free video that you can get access to. I've got 3 power sources I want to get to you for your topspin serve. So let's take this back. Let's take this back to the start, and we'll go through the point here. And this is, I think, an interesting point, focusing on your backhand. Number one, a slice rally ball, a pickup backhand off of a deep ball. And look, this is a necessary shot to have in your game, which is this deep pickup where you don't have to give up court position, right? So the guy plays a deep ball to your backhand, and rather than backing up, and hacking down, you need to be able to develop this pickup, which is, when you learn how to do it, it's pretty darn simple. It's not that tough a shot. It's a little half volley-ish in terms of, recently we worked on that forehand half volley where all you're doing is placing the racket behind where you think contact's going to be. Well, all this is the same concept with a little longer finish to it, obviously because you want to get some depth. But yeah, there you go. And then we got another backhand here. And this one is, this one could be, from this look right here, obviously this could be a slice backhand drive, right? Another, as we saw the first backhand. And yet, you've already shown the guy a slice backhand. You've showed him a pickup, half volley-ish type of backhand, more of a flatter ball. Now, why not show him the trifecta, which is the dropper, right? And so the dropper really comes out of disguise. It's not a separate look with the setup. It just simply looks like, in this opponent's mind, this sure looks like a slice, underspin, backhand drive. And once you get him thinking that, then at least show him this. I'm not saying it's got to be this perfect every time to where it just barely gets over the net. But because ideally, look, to me, the perfect drop shot is not this one. The perfect drop shot to me is where he has to make the attempt to run to get it, and maybe doesn't get to it or gets to it but hits the ball in the net or hits the ball out. What you've done when you force him to run is you've burned some fuel out of the tank. The other thing too is, to me, this is like the cardinal sin of the drop shot is to miss it short, right? And you at least want to make this guy have to move and burn some fuel. You're not going to win this shot every time. That's okay. I'll take the percentages in terms of most of the time you will. That's okay. But look, yeah, we've got 3 backhands, and there are 3 different landing spots over there. Half volley pickup with again, half volley pickup. Half volley doesn't have to be, doesn't mean that you're playing an approach shot. Half volley can be back here in the baseline, right? The only difference is that you are extending the finish, right? You're sort of allowing yourself to carry the ball forward, and just so that you get some depth, right? And, this thing's not super deep, maybe halfway between the baseline and the service line over there, but enough to keep him back. And look, this forehand from him would have been good if it landed deeper. And it just didn't, and it just sort of sat up a little bit and gives you that opportunity to play the disguised dropper. So, look, let's get back to this topspin serve again. Again, guys, if you're struggling with pretty much just throwing in, just so you get it in, a topspin serve that sits up, you got to get some more power on it. And I want to show you how to do that. I got a course that it's a free video that's going to show you the 3 natural swing speed power sources that we've all got available to us, right? And so that link is right down below. Go ahead and click it, and you will get access to that free topspin serve 3 power source video. All right, guys, that's it. Would love to hear what's on your mind today from today's episode of What's the Right Shot. Any comments, any questions, remarks, feedback, let me know down below in the comments area. And as always, it's time. We got to get out there. Got to help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time.